Welcome back to Girl Talk. I'm here at the Greenery, joined by Ron Gable, who is the Irrigation and Exterior Lighting Manager, and a partner of yours who actually helps you with some of the exterior lighting products. This is Todd Zimmerman with Coastal Source. We're going to learn a lot in this segment about how to beautify your landscape and make it gorgeous at night. I think, Ron, there are a lot of people out there who kind of associate exterior lighting with a problem. The bulbs are out, or it's just not working, the wiring, there's issues. Things have changed, and these guys have the solution. So help us through that, Ron.
Sure, there's a lot of products on the market, but they're not specifically designed for the coast. That's why we've partnered with Coastal Source Lighting, and that's what we have right here. And it is designed and tested in Florida Keys. A couple of things, it's really strong. It's 100% brass, and they have a patented plug-and-play system which eliminates the old wiring that many of the lighting systems were installed with.
Todd, this is a pretty amazing product. What are the traditional lighting systems made of? And again, how is this a little bit better, or a lot better actually?
Traditional lighting systems and fixtures particularly are made of aluminum or a plastic composite material. They work well on day one, but if your goal is to have a lighting system that lasts 10 years or more, you want to use 100% brass. And then getting to the connections, which Ron mentioned, instead of using wire nuts or other problematic types of connections that really depend on that labor or that day making a great connection, our plug-and-play system has male and female connectors, and we would use extension cables to connect the lights, and we can actually run these lights underwater at 1 meter, and the connections are perfect.
Wow.
So you wouldn't be able to do that with the traditional wire nuts and methods of connecting the lights. So that is one of the biggest differentiators. Our connections are made to last a lifetime. We offer a lifetime warranty on full system installs. And we'll also get into talking about the LEDs and how
I was just going to say, the bulbs are a little different, yeah.
Has really helped alleviate a lot of homeowner concerns in the older types of systems.
Yeah.
So the older systems usually, traditionally were?
Halogen type bulbs,
okay.
Which have a much shorter life, and obviously the LEDs have been a big thing over the last few years, and it's getting better and better. The technology is getting better. Lots longer life than the old traditional halogen bulbs.
So you don't have to switch out the bulbs as often. What would you say in general with general use, how long the bulbs will last?
Well, traditionally halogen bulbs would last about 6 months, maybe a year if you were lucky. And when you do the math on a large system, that means that at least once a week you're pulling in, 1 to 2 weeks, you're seeing bulbs that are out. So that became a hassle for homeowners. Their contractor partners, no matter how hard they work, they always seem to be bootstrapping and just fixing the systems, not really making it better, just trying to bring it back up to what it was originally. LEDs, our LEDs are warranted for 5 years.
What? That's awesome.
But when you do the math, they're rated at 50,000 hours, and that should actually last. They should actually outlive their warranty by quite a bit.
Wow.
So you invest a little bit more in LEDs up front, but especially our LEDs, they're very efficient. They use about half of the LEDs of most of our competitors' products, so they cost less to run each light, and then the expected lifetime is extremely long compared to the halogens.
And this is so important because, as always, the Greenery is about quality. You want to give the homeowner the very best that's available. And in our environment, being again a coastal island, we're here in the coast,
Sure.
and with our homes being open to the elements and that sort of thing, we want to make sure that we have the best product that we can, and something that's got that kind of a warranty, and it kind of takes the frustration out of this type of enhancement.
Yeah, certainly. You can pay a lot less for a traditional system, but you're going to end up spending a lot more in maintenance down the road. So agreeing with Todd, you definitely spend a little bit more at the very beginning, but you're going to get a lot more years of worry-free performance out of these products.
And let's talk about the end result. I mean, really, that's what it's about, because we've got some photos, some dramatic photos of really what exterior lighting can accomplish. And bringing that exterior space to life, it's getting darker earlier, so we're outside a little bit more. The air is cooler. We want to enjoy that outdoor space, and wow, The lighting can sure do that and make such a difference.
Yeah, especially the subtlety of the low voltage lighting.
So you'll come in, you help get everything designed, get the lights placed, and we also want to make a point that as your landscape matures, things can kind of shift a little bit, and you may want to move the lights.
Absolutely.
No worries, because again, with these types of connectors and these types of lights, they're easily adjusted. Is that correct?
Makes it very simple to add on or lengthen or move your products as your landscape matures.
So it's not just an immediate, this is what we've got. Y'all, as usual, think long term and make sure that the product that you're installing is something that you can use for the long haul. Quick with the irrigation, which is another element that again will help you with your landscape investment. Little irrigation tip for our homeowners.
As everybody knows, over the last 6 weeks or so, we've had a lot of rain, and rain sensor is something really inexpensive to have added to your irrigation system. Make sure it's working properly. Good thing to call your irrigation professional, make sure it's working the way it should.
There you go, and you don't have those big rainstorms that we've had, and then like you said, it kills you to see the irrigation systems going off after all of that rain has been dumped on us. Absolutely. Well, thank you guys very, very much. It's really informative stuff, and thank you all for tuning into this episode of Girl Talk. I'm Debbie Court, and we'll see you next time.